The first item on the agenda for today is the status report on power reactors, which is under Commission Member Document CMD 18-M41. We have representatives from OPG, Bruce Power, and New Brunswick Power in the room or by teleconference if required for questions. From OPG, I understand there are a few people on the line. Mr. Manley, are you here with us?
For the record, Robin Manley, yes.
Thank you. The status report also includes an update on the internal contamination event at the Darlington Nuclear Generating Station Refurbishment Retube Waste Processing Building, first presented during the March 2018 Commission meeting. I will turn the floor to Mr. Jerry Frappier, Director General for the Directorate of Power Reactor Regulation. Mr. Frappier, over to you.
Thank you, and good morning, Ms. President and members of the Commission. For the record, my name is Jerry Frappier, and I'm the Director General of the Directorate of Power Reactor Regulation. With me today are our Power Reactor Regulatory Program Division Directors, plus technical support staff who are available to respond to questions on the status report on power reactors as presented in CMD 18-M41. First of all, on behalf of the entire Power Reactor Regulating team, I would like to welcome you, Ms. Velshi, as the new president. We are committed to continue to provide you with the best advice possible and will continue to provide robust oversight of the licensees on behalf of the Commission. This status update was finalized on August 14th, as noted, and I would like to provide the following updates. First, with respect to Bruce, Unit 1 was returned to service on August 16th and is at 100% power. There was a planned shutdown of Unit 2 on August 19th as part of the ongoing primary heat transport pump seal replacement work, and that outage is expected, the unit is expected to return to service by the end of August. With respect to Darlington, first of all, on the Unit 2 refurbishment, there's 114 of the 480 new calandria tubes that have been inserted, and generally the program on refurbishment is on schedule. Unit 4 is back at 100% full power. CNSC staff have prepared a memorandum to update the Commission on the Retube Waste Processing Building internal contamination event that occurred on February 6th, which is included in this NPP update. You'll remember from June 25th that OPG's dose assessment confirmed that the dose consequences from that event was low. The two workers received a committed effective dose of 0.28 and 0.31 millisieverts, well below the regulatory dose limits and the licensee's action levels. The event was first presented to the Commission on March 15th as an event initial report, CMD 18-M14. As a result of the event, CNSC staff conducted a reactive inspection in March 2018. From the inspection, staff concluded that OPG radiation protection program is acceptable. However, areas of non-compliance were identified with the implementation of the program in the refurbishment waste processing building related to classification of alpha hazards, maintenance and review of radiological surveys, records, and hazards monitoring. Based on the results, enforcement actions were taken. Furthermore, staff made formal requests pursuant to subsection 12.2 of the General Nuclear Safety and Control Regulations to provide adequate assurance that current and future work in the refurbishment waste processing building and the Unit 2 vault would take into account the lessons learned from this event. OPG's own investigation identified several actions to improve monitoring and oversight of radiation work during the refurbishment project. CNSC staff have enhanced their oversight of the installation work in the Unit 2 vault to assure that OPG continues to effectively implement and maintain the radiation protection and oversight measures they have committed to. CNSC staff and OPG are available to answer questions on this subject, and I would point out that OPG would like the opportunity to make a presentation as well at the end of my update here. Moving on to Pickering, Unit 4 is currently at 84% of full power due to fueling machine unavailability. There is no impact on the safety of workers, the public, or the environment as a result of the fueling machine unavailability, nor the recent unplanned outages that were reported in the EIR, in the event initial report in CMD 18M45-A that we'll be talking to later on in today's proceedings. With respect to Point Lepreau, there is no update. And this concludes the status report on power reactors. We're available to answer questions, or if you prefer, we could move on to the OPG presentation.